It's really tough. It's really tough, and I think that game more than some because of just the implications that were on the line. We win that game, and you become first in the division, first in the NFC. I mean, that's you put yourself in great shape going into the last stretch. Um, Lose that game, now we're second and fourth in the conference, and so I think it's fourth. So just knowing what was on the line and not being able to come out with the intensity and the physicality that we're accustomed to playing with, especially on the road, that was a tough one.
Duane, I don't have to tell you, you've been at this a long time. You play through injuries, as do all the guys out here. Is there a time now, after 12 years in the league, that you're not sore during the football season?
Oh no, after after training camp, you got something going on. I mean, after training camp, I think 90% of the league is dealing with something. And you just learn to get through it. I watched Kobe Bryant's documentary, The Muse, and he made the comment, the injury itself isn't bigger than the game. And that's kind of the mindset that I have on Sundays. Whatever I'm dealing with, this game is more important.
Sore or not, the sight of you leading a toss sweep to the left side does all us old football fans, it makes our hearts sing. What's it like for you when you're out there as that lead blocker?
It's fun. It's fun. That's something I've been doing throughout my career. Been blessed with athleticism, and I've been able to display it. You get some of those corners that they don't know how to handle those blocks. Some of them do a good job at it. It's different. Every time you go out there, you don't quite know what you're going to get, but they know I'm coming.
You're the elder statesman of this group, Duane. Take a look at it and look out into the future as well. What do you see in this offensive line?
I think we have a really good line, and I said it before the season. We have a really good mix of youth, good mix of experience, size, athleticism. Obviously, with Britt going down, Joey Hunt stepped in and has done a really good job, in his absence. Again, I don't think you'll find a much bigger interior line outside of Joey with Fluker and Apati, which really helps our run game tremendously. I think Jermaine Ifedi has played a really good season this year.
This is a fun time of year because you start to edge toward the playoffs. It's also a tough time of year because it's holidays and you have family, a daughter, a couple of sons. How is that life-work balance going?
It's tough. It's tough. And this year, I think more than others, I've really pondered it more. You know what I mean? Family's away. The technology makes it a little bit better, but the being present is there's no substitute for that. So I make up for it in the off season. And they're all understanding. They're all understanding of sacrifices that has to be made. For my career. And off season is when you got to make up for it.
Finally, you have a couple of boys. Do you want them to play football?
Well, my oldest son is 10, and he's very entrenched in football. At this age, it's still fun. You know what I mean? It's still pure, so I don't mind it as much. I try to get him involved in as many other sports as possible, but it's hard. It's hard, you know what I mean? And him watching me play, it's something that he's gravitated towards, and I embrace it.